Okay, so we've all been there, right? You're deciding what to eat, you place your order, and you just cross your fingers hoping it shows up correctly. But, behind the scenes of that simple process, there's this quiet tech revolution happening. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see how AI is becoming the new secret ingredient for all our favorite restaurants.
Oh, you know the feeling. You're absolutely starving. You finally place your order, and what arrives is, well, it's definitely not what you asked for. Or even worse, you've spent what feels like an eternity on hold, listening to some awful music, just trying to book a table. Turns out, these aren't just little annoyances. They're actually symptoms of a much bigger problem that the entire food industry is facing right now.
And this all leads to what you could call the digital dilemma. It's this fundamental clash between what we, the customers, expect in this digital age and what restaurants can realistically, pull off. And the numbers, they really lay it all out. A whopping 89% of us would rather just order online or through an app. We want it fast, we want it right, and we want it now. But then you flip the coin and you see that 84% of restaurants are really struggling with service. They're dealing with staffing shortages, costs are going up. It's a tough spot. That gap is huge. So how do you possibly bridge it? Well, according to the experts, the answer is technology. And this quote here, it's basically a giant flashing sign that a massive change is happening. We're talking about a leap way beyond just having a menu on a website. We're entering a whole new era where smart, automated systems are actually stepping in to do the heavy lifting. And that's where the hero of our story comes in, the restaurant chatbot. And the impact these AI helpers are having is, to put it lightly, pretty mind-blowing. Let's just look at the numbers.
Which, of course, brings us to the big question any business owner is going to ask. Is it worth the money? Is the investment worth it? Well, for the restaurants that are using these chatbots, the answer is a return on investment that is, honestly, it's almost hard to believe. 1,400%. No, that is not a typo. We are talking about a return on investment so massive that some restaurants are seeing it pay for itself not in years or even months, but in a matter of weeks. That's not just a small improvement. It's a complete financial game changer.
So you're probably wondering, how is an ROI like that even possible? Well, a massive piece of this puzzle is just automating the whole order taking process. And the percentage of orders they can take off the staff's plate is just staggering. Get this. Up to 98% of all digital orders can be handled from start to finish by a chatbot without a single human having to touch it. That means the staff, the actual people, are freed up to focus on what people do best, cooking amazing food and giving you great service when you're there in person. But look, saving money and being efficient, that's only half of it. The real end goal has to be a better experience for us, right? For the people eating the food. So, does all this robot talk actually make customers happier? The data says, oh yeah, it's a big yes. Because orders are more accurate and the service is instant, customer satisfaction scores can jump by as much as 72%. I mean, think about it. No more waiting on hold, no more getting pickles on your burger when you specifically said no pickles. It just works.
Okay, so this all sounds fantastic, but how does the thing actually work? Is it just some simple pre-programmed script? Nope, not even close. The tech is actually pretty sophisticated, but we can break it down with a simple analogy that makes a lot of sense. I want you to imagine the perfect restaurant manager. I mean, truly perfect. This person has the entire menu memorized, every single customization. They speak every language, they know exactly which tables are free, they know if you're out of avocados, and they can talk to you, the kitchen, and the host all at the same time, flawlessly. That's basically what the chatbot is. It's a super manager.
So let's actually follow your order's journey. First, you text or type your order. Instantly, the AI's menu intelligence kicks in. And this isn't just looking for keywords. It understands slang, typos, complex requests. Then this thing called a RAG system, that stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation, by the way. It acts like a super fast librarian. It checks everything in real time. Is that item still available? Are we out of sourdough? Are there tables open? Finally, the order engine grabs that perfect confirmed order and sends it straight to the kitchen system, no mistakes. It's a totally seamless trip from your brain to the chef.
So you might be thinking, okay, this sounds perfect for a quick pizza joint, but What about a fancy fine dining place or a food truck? And that's the beauty of it. This tech is not one size fits all. It's actually designed to be incredibly flexible. Take a look. For a fast food place, or QSR, the whole game is about speed and drive-through accuracy. So the chatbot focuses on that, and they can see a return on their investment in just 1 to 2 weeks. It's crazy fast. But for a fine dining restaurant, it's more about handling complex reservations and personalizing the guest experience. So the chatbot focuses on that, and the ROI takes a little longer, maybe 3 to 6 weeks. It's the right tool for the right job, every time. So, what's the big takeaway here? What does this all mean for the future of how we eat? Well, the impact is real. You can measure it. And it tackles one of the single most annoying parts of ordering food, the waits. And the result is pretty dramatic. During those crazy busy peak hours when a restaurant is just slammed, chatbots can literally slash customer wait times by up to 65%. That means more happy customers for the restaurant, and we get our food way faster without all that frustration. It's a total win-win. All right, so let's boil it all down. What have we learned? Restaurant chatbots solve some of the biggest service challenges out there, and they deliver a massive return on investment fast. They make orders way more accurate and quick, which frees up the human staff to focus on making great food and providing high-quality service. And, maybe most importantly, this isn't just for one type of restaurant. It works for everybody, from the corner food truck to that 5-star place downtown. This technology is spreading like wildfire, which really just leaves us with one final, fascinating question to think about. The next time you send a text for your pizza order or book a table online, maybe just pause and ask yourself, are you talking to a person, or are you talking to an incredibly smart, super efficient digital brain? Because pretty soon, you might not even be able to tell the difference.